Hello there peeps, welcome back to GILLYBIKES, and you're with me, Gilly. So today we're looking at the Ducati Multistrada. It is the V4S Sport spec, so it's the good one. So I'll take you through the facts and figures first off before we hit the road on her. So we have at the front wheel the twin Brembo brakes. Very nice, and they stop the bike very well, if I do say so myself. We've also got the Akrapovic exhaust. Okay, so the engine on this is a 1158cc engine, and it delivers 170 horsepower, which makes it go like stink. It's also, I've got to say, got one of the most comfortable seats I've ever sat on. Really good. So there's loads and loads of gadgets on this bike, far too many to mention. It'll end up being a video about 3 hours long if I do, but stay tuned to the end and I will put some specs up, let you know exactly what this baby's got. Like I say, it's got so many things, so stay tuned for that. So it is keyless, so to start it off we just press this button just after I have the key in the pocket, and you can see we've got a very nice TFT screen which has all the information on there that you need: speedo, rev counter, gear indicator, etc. There's our start button, and as you'll see shortly, the wind deflector at the front, I'll show you how easy that is to operate when we're on the move. So again, another bike, loads of buttons. You can see here we have got buttons to change the rider mode, change the suspension. We have got the indicators, the horn. We've got a little joystick to move us up and down, and generally loads of stuff to keep you entertained and have a play with. So you can see here, as far as the rider modes go, we do have several different rider modes available, which I'll show you now. We have Enduro, we have Urban, we have Sport and Touring. I'll show you on the ride very shortly how those affect the bike, and if there is any change you'll have to stay tuned to have a look yourself. But as far as changing between the modes go, it's very easy. It's one button and then you just press down on the little joystick, and yeah, you can do that on the move. The only thing you need to make sure you do is just make sure you've released the accelerator and it will change for you. If you like it, give us a comment in the box below, give us a thumbs up, and as always, hit the subscribe button. What I'm going to do now is just give it a go on the motorway, and let's have a look what it's like motorway speeds. I should imagine it's going to be brilliant, but let's see it, shall we? Okay. So what I do like about this, the screen itself, it's not got one of these electric screens, it's not all fancy like that, but it doesn't need to be, because one finger like that and it is up and away, which is nice and simple and no effort at all. And as you've just seen, I can do that on the move. So actual wind protection is really good. I'm getting just a little bit of wind just rubbing on the inside of my arms, but that's about it. It's a really nice comfortable ride, this. Okay, now I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm getting a... It kind of looks like an indicator light popping up there, and I don't know why, because I don't have my indicators on. So, motorway speed, yeah, it's alright, no complaints. Nice and smooth, you're nice and visible, very well planted, which is exactly what I want when I'm going on the motorway around. You're not blowing from side to side when you've got your high-sided vehicles around you. So yeah, motorways for me, happy days. I have this in touring mode. Now, touring mode, let's see. I mean, I'm doing a decent speed here. I'll give it a little bit of throttle. Yes, it goes like Sting. No, I know that's not from a standing start, so you'll not hear no giggling, but it's just picked up speed really nicely, nice and smooth. Right, so let's give this a go in touring mode from a slower speed. Oh, that took me by surprise a bit. So I was going slower, lower gear, yeah, goes like Sting, and that's in touring mode. So I'm looking forward to a bit of sport mode. Yes, sir. The view out of the wing mirrors is alright, I can see everything I need to. The TFT screen, as I've said, there's a hell of a lot of information on there, but it's got all the information that you need and it is nice and clear, so that's good. On my last video about the Pan America being one of the most comfortable bikes I've been on, I think this beats that. Doesn't have the same vibrations coming up through your legs that the Pan America had. It is a delight. Okay, mode. So you can see all the road modes we've got here: sport, touring, enduro, urban. So I've tried touring, I'm going to try enduro, and we're going to see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Didn't notice a massive difference between touring and enduro. It's another bike that you could spend hours and hours and hours on and you would be more than happy. It's comfortable, the seat's nice and spongy. I could quite happily sit on this seat all day long, and I'm sure my buttocks would be feeling nice, which is good for a long ride. I don't know why I went high pitch then. Good a place as any for the standing up test. Oh, now this does feel very nice stood up, to be fair. Albeit the insides of my calves are feeling a bit warm, so I don't know whether they're just very close to the engine or whatever where they are, but it's comfortable. It's nice and comfortable stood up, which is good. I don't know why I always duck there. There's probably about 3 foot between my head and that, but I always bloody duck every single time. So the only thing I haven't tried yet is sport mode, and I'm gonna give that a little go. I could certainly live with this bike long term, I think, if only somebody would buy me one. We're in sport mode. We're about to join the dual carriageway. Okay. Eyes are down. Okay, it still goes like Sting, but I've not noticed any real difference. It was as good then in sport modes, powered wise, as it was in enduro. I'm sure you boffins out there, or you people that have got these, I'm sure if you do have one of these, you'll tell me that there is a difference, but personally I've not noticed a great difference. It is a great bike. It's really, really quick, and it has the thrills kind of throughout all of the modes. It's not like some of them were rain mode, it kind of feels awful. This just feels brilliant in all three of them, so I'm not dissing it by any stretch by saying there's not a lot of difference. I'm just saying there's not a lot of difference. It's got loads of power in all of the modes. For just general road riding, you'd be happy as a pig in poop, whether you're in touring, urban or sport. And there's that orange light again. That's very off-putting. I'm sure they do serve a purpose, whether it is like something at the side of you or something, I don't know, but I find that really distracting when my focus should be on whatever's in front of me, and my eyes just get drawn to these things here just flashing up orange, and I think, oh, have I got my indicator on? Oh, it's just really, really strange. And it's doing it again. It's doing it again. What the hell?